Okay, so today's video is going to be how to make a vegan apple crisp. I filmed this during the snowstorm and never got around to editing it or posting it. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. But here we are, and everything will be in the description, everything that you need to get. And you really don't need a lot of ingredients. Like I said, I made this during the snowstorm when we couldn't go to the grocery store, so I'm sure you have everything that you need at home. So really quick, I'm just showing you the vegetable wash that I used to get that wax coating off of the apples, but that's optional, and now I am peeling the skin off of them. I usually don't mind having it on there, but for this video, I just want them to soak in all the flavors, so that's why we're peeling them. So now we're making the filling. So I'm getting a half a cup of brown sugar and putting it into a separate bowl. And now I'm going to get 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour from my bougie little flour container. The amount of times that I just push the button when I'm in the kitchen just because it's so satisfying is ridiculous. I don't even remember where I got it. I know it was a gift, but I think it was from HEB. But anyways, I'm just gonna pour that in. And now I'm just getting 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Cinnamon is so good, makes everything delicious. And then I'm gonna get 1/4 teaspoon of salt. It's so weird to me that salt is good in desserts, but moving on. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, yummy. And I think I decided to put another teaspoon of cinnamon. I think that's what it is. I don't know why I didn't note that. But now I'm just cutting the apples into little squares. You can cut them however you'd like. I just thought this was more effective. It'll get all the flavor in, super tiny. And then I'm just throwing them into this bowl and mixing it with my hands. Make sure you wash your hands. Please wash your hands. Okay, so this is just gonna go on top of the apple crisp. So we're doing 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 1/2 cup of oats, and I actually used all of the oats we had, and then 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, because once again, cinnamon adds so much flavor to everything. And then I'm going to do 3/4 cup of vegan butter, but we're going to melt it in the microwave for less than 30 seconds. This vegan butter in particular is my favorite. Amazing. And then I'm just going to pour it in there. That looks amazing, heavenly. I need to make this again tonight. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I actually did 2 teaspoons. I actually did 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and now we are just going to mix it in the bowl. I didn't use my hands this time just because it contained a lot more liquid, and I already washed my hands and did all of that, so I was like, there's no need to do that. And here we have 2, the topping and the filling. Now I'm just gonna pour some vegetable oil. I obviously poured way too much, so I'm just taking a napkin and cleaning it. I promise this pan is not dirty. It looks like that, but that's just the look of the pan. I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain that. The look of the pan didn't even make sense. So now I'm just pouring the filling, and I'm just patting it all so every corner is filled with the filling, and now I'm just patting the topping down. This is the best apple crisp I have ever had and made. Like, this was literally like the first time I've ever made an apple crisp, and it came out perfect. This is so satisfying to watch. So now we're going to let that bake for 50 minutes. That sounds like a lot, but it's really not. So this is how the apple crisp turned out. It was amazing. I wish I had vegan vanilla ice cream for it, but at the time, of course, I didn't. I hope you use the recipe, and if you do, please DM me a picture of it on Instagram at Annalisa.